Have you seen my tale? It is described as a children's book that teaches compassion, acceptance, and companionship. The author, Kaitlin Puccio, am I right? Okay, yep. Joins us this morning with what inspired this story. Good morning, and thank you so very much for joining us with your book. Hello, my friend. I don't have the treats yet, but if you be good for us, we'll give. I promise you, we'll send you home with something. So we have, is it Corky, the corgi, with us?
Yes, this is Corky, the inspiration for the book.
Hi, Mama. She's
How can you
all
not be
eyes
inspired
right,
by
right
this
here.
face?
Okay, this is the book. So tell me where the inspiration came from in writing this book.
Yeah, so I wanted to write a book that parents could use as a tool to raise empathetic and confident children, but I also wanted to write a book that was just really fun for kids to read. So I saw, you know, this face here had its nose in a coffee mug, and I thought, it's looking for its tail. So I just wrote a whole story about Corky's journey searching for his tail. So the book is basically about Corky thinks he lost his tail, so he goes on this journey
to try
to find his tail. And he meets a peacock who tells him that he's a corgi, and he was born without a tail.
There's a peacock in this.
Yes, beautiful tale of his own.
Tell me about some of the life lessons that kids are learning then from an early age in this book.
Yeah, so the message is really about companionship and acceptance, and I think those are really important lessons for kids to learn in not such an overt way sometimes. So that's why I wanted to make it a book that was just really fun for kids.
But this is also, you partner with a wonderful organization called Paws of War.
Yes.
Tell us about that and how veterans get into this.
Yes, so Paws of War is an organization that matches rescue dogs with military veterans who suffer from the emotional effects of war, such as PTSD. So, you know, that sort of partnering with them embodies the message that I'm trying to send to kids.
And what about the artwork in it? Because I've, you know, flipped through this, and this looks great. Did you do this? Do you have a friend do this?
I did not.
Okay, so you wrote all this, but who did the pictures? They're beautiful.
Thank you. So the illustrations were actually done by a friend of mine who works at an animal hospital.
Really?
So I wanted to keep that connection really close. And the book was designed by Sarah Larnack, who was nominated for a Grammy for record cover design.
Really?
So again, that's keeping in line with, I wanted it to be a fun book for kids to look at and read. And Sarah actually illustrated my first book for kids, which is The Adventures of Celia Kay. So it was a great collaboration.
And you want people that are watching that have corgis to send you some pictures.
Yes,
tell me about that.
Has his own Instagram.
Oh, good night.
Corky with no tail.
Of course he does.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're inviting folks who have corgis to nominate their corgi to nominate their corgi to be Corky's new friend on Instagram.
On Instagram.
So if you send in photos with the hashtag IRLCorky, we will post photos, and the winner will get toys and treats and be featured on Corky's book page on Bent Frame LLC. And it's just sort of, it's going to be fun. And on Instagram, we're going to be announcing a lot of events that are coming up. So if you're following Corky with no tail, we have a lot of events in August that are going to be coming up. So we're having some patio parties. One of them is at Art and Soul, which is going to be a lot of fun. So send in photos, and Corky loves having new friends.
Sounds good. Let me, ask you the last question. You could write anything. So why a children's book? What kind of a personal satisfaction does that give you to be able to put this in the hands, some very little hands, of some little people in this community?
You know, I love when kids receive a physical copy of a book and actually enjoy looking at it and reading it and get something from it that they might not even know that they're getting out of it.
Kaitlin Puccio, the author of Have You Seen My Tale? Thank you so very much. Corky, you did a wonderful job. We'll just keep you right there. You're good. All right, we'll be right back.